Good morning.
Good morning.
Later in this video, we're going to get the new livestock, and right now we have a few things we need to do to get ready. So we need to grab those things. First, I have over here a disconnect so we can energize their fence. And while I am thinking of that freshly in my head, we need to hook up the energizer. And when I am hooking up the energizer, I don't want to get a little zippity zap. So I am going to shut off the energizer. All right, so there's no power on the fence. So at least I know that's done, disconnected. Grab a few more things while we're down here. I don't know about you guys, but we are excited to get the new livestock. I think Brutus is too, because he's excited. He's gonna have more things to watch. All right, so we're going to need this, and I'm gonna need a pair of pliers, but those are in the workshop. So let me grab a few more things while I'm in here. All right, we gotta grab some bedding to put in the barn. So let's grab a couple of loads of shavings. We need hay, but I'm pretty sure we still have some hay in that other barn from when we moved the other cows over here. All right, let's go grab some pliers while I'm thinking of it.
Brr, at least right now, it's pretty chilly out. I even got my suit back on. But tomorrow, if the weather's right, if the weatherman's right, I think it's supposed to be a beautiful day. And we're also getting our animals.
Pulled out the trailer, checked that all over, made sure the lights work, so we're good to go to hook that up later. We cleaned this out the other day and I've let it dry out, so we should be good now. All right, I want to put the disconnect right here. Bam. All right, I got all that hooked up. I just gotta grab a ratchet set and tighten those up. I wrapped it up here in this top wire. We'll have to make jumpers to go down the other rows. I'll have to grab some thinner wire when I go grab my ratchet set. So now let's go over to that side. We can get the main power wire hooked up over there. This little tool for twisting wire is so nice. It saves your fingertips. I think it was like $4 at Tractor Supply. And I put a little clip on the end of it so that way I can hang it up and not lose it. All right, so now let me go get my ratchet set. We'll get that tightened up. And then I can turn the fence on and we'll let Gina test it out. So now this fence would be off like this when you want to turn the fence on. You push it in and lock it, and then when you want to shut it off, boom. So that'll be nice if we ever need to disconnect this, but we want to keep that going.
Okay, so if this is off, that's still gonna be on.
That will still be on.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then that'll turn it all back on. All right, that fence is powered up. All right, now we're ready to test the fence. Let me go turn it on. I'll be right back. You think you want to go in there? You don't, you goofball. All right, let's get this fence turned on. We'll see what it's hitting down here. It's hitting at 7 right this second. That tells me we're grounding out one of the fences. Let's go check it over here, see if I hear it arcing out anywhere. Not sure what the issue is yet, but I can definitely hear it snapping. All right, let me kill the power. Okay, so I think I know what it is. I have a couple of these hoses and the split was turned.
Oh, you think that matters?
Yeah, it does. That's where it was hitting. So that one.
Wow.
And then the one on the other side. So let me go fix that. I'll check that other corner, see if there's any, and then we'll turn it back on.
Okay.
Kind of crazy that's what it was.
Yeah, it's totally covered.
Yeah, well, there's a slit. So there's a little tiny like gap of like a razor blade. Kind of crazy, that's what it was. All right, let's try this again. I fixed them all. Just didn't tape them up yet. If it's the issue, that's what we'll do. We'll go around, I'll get some electrical tape and we'll tape them. Not hearing any clicking. You ready to test the fence?
Go ahead.
You don't wanna? 8. This is the highest this one goes is 8. 8. 8. 8. So I'm gonna go back over to the shop. I'll check the charger over there because that tells us what it's putting out. Before it was only saying 7. So if it's putting out 12 or more, I'll be happy and I'll pick up some electrical tape. And then I'll just tape these so they don't spin on us. I think I like what I'm seeing. That did it. Back up to 12. That's awesome. So let me grab some tape and we'll get those fixed and can check that off our list. I got red. It'll stand for watch out, don't touch me. Yeah, that'll do it. Just gonna do one end. Last one. All right. It's on. Yep, 8K, 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 and no clicking. So that means we're hitting at over 12, so that's good. While we're right here, let's go take a walk over to the compost pile and see if that has gone up in temperature. What do you think we're up to?
75.
I can already tell it's warmer than that. We are up to 80 degrees, so that means it is starting to actively compost.
Did you think that's what it was going to be?
No, but I was hoping it was going to be there. It was, I think yesterday when I checked it, it was 70. So it's gone up 10 degrees, and it was 27 for a low this morning, so it has nothing to do with the outside air temperature. So we'll keep growing. We want to be around 100 to 120 for a good active pile. So we still have a little bit more to go for it to be really good and active. It's starting to warm up, which is good. Had to go up to the house, get the new hose, and I checked the temperature. It's still only 38 degrees out. Kind of crazy. I had to put a winter hat on too. I was getting chilly. I figure the new livestock might want a nice clean water trough.
Oh, you can see where you missed.
I know.
Oh.
I knew I'd missed it because the water was too deep. I didn't want to get my hands
Really?
wet. Being a wimp.
My hands are freezing without being wet, so.
So we have a couple of old rusty gates sitting around. I put one on the back side of the shed. And this one I'm just going to lie down on the ground over there. So when we back our trailer in tomorrow, unfortunately, when we open the door is going to swing towards the shed. So we shouldn't need a gate towards the shed. But if we backed up far enough, we wouldn't need anything past the shed. But when we open the other side's going to be wide open. So if the livestock wanted to, they could just kind of bolt out this way. So we'll take this gate, we'll just leave it over there. So once I get the trailer backed up, I'll put this from the trailer to the fence, and that way when I open up the trailer, I don't have to worry about anything escaping on us, because that wouldn't make a fun first day with them.
And if we're prepared, hopefully we won't need any of it.
So we have a new freshly roasted batch of Lumnah Acres coffee. We have our In the Woods, our Campfire Decaf, our Homestead Sunrise Blend, and our cold brew. It is getting to be that time of the year. We love our cold brew. This is how we make it. Just wanted to show you guys real quickly. So I put my coffee grinds into our rumble jar. I fill it up, there's a line right here, fill it up to that. And then I fill up my mason jar with cold water, set it in the fridge for 24 hours. This is what it looks like after 24 hours in the fridge. And then all you gotta do is remove that, and we have a half gallon of coffee ready to go.
And you have some fun stuff for your compost pile or for your garden.
Yep, strawberries love coffee grinds. So cold brew is awesome because it is so easy to make, quick, easy, painless, and you have a half gallon ready to go. And it lasts in the fridge, I'm gonna say at least a week. It usually doesn't last that long here. So coming in the summertime, it's really nice to have cold coffee on hand.
And if you want to get really fancy, you can make yourself some cold foam. And that is on our Instagram. You can go to our Instagram reel and see how I make that. And if you want to see that again on our channel, just let me know and I can make it one time, and I love it.
I've been thinking about the cold foam again because it's getting to be that time of the year, so.
Yeah, you can also put it out probably on your hot coffee too, but we like it on the cold. So.
It's good on the cold coffee. So if you guys want to get yourself a new freshly roasted batch, we're going to be going live April 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern time zone. So if you guys are looking to get some coffee, get on the website. If you get on the website before, it's going to say sold out because we got to restock it so it doesn't show that it's in stock until 3 p.m. Eastern time.
So that will be actually today, Tuesday, if you're watching the video today on Tuesday.
So check it out, go on over there. We're going to go to bed and we'll see you guys in the morning when we go to pick up our new livestock. We can't wait to show them to you guys. We have some cold brew to take with us. So if you guys want to grab some coffee, click the link down below. See you in the morning. It is the next morning. It is a beautiful day. And we're headed to go get the new livestock. First, I'm trying to get a few things in the truck. When we go on a road trip and we got the truck and trailer, I like to bring a jack because you never know. I got my cordless impact gun. I got a socket set. I'd rather be prepared and hopefully not need it than not have it and need it. So let's get this loaded up and we can get hooked up to the trailer and get on our way. I'm excited. Can't wait to get them back in the homestead. I like how the handles come off nice and easily. So that way you can put them in the back of your truck pretty easily and you don't get the handle of the jack trying to pop up. I also like how a lot of the new battery jump packs come with little mini air compressors on them. I got one of those in the truck, so it's kind of nice to have all that into one thing. So that way if you need something, you have it. There's nothing worse going on a road trip and needing a tool and not having it. So let's go on over and hook up to the trailer. All right, you ready to get the livestock? Got a couple hour ride in front of us. Get there, can't wait to get them back. All right, we are all loaded up, ready to go. Can't wait to show you when we get back at the homestead what we got. Well, we made it back. Now we gotta back in, get it all set up to unload them, get the new animals off the trailers. What do you think we got? Leave it down below. All right, before we get them out, let's get some hay out for them. I haven't heard them make a peep yet, but I've heard Azalea and Cookie mooing. Brutus is looking to see what's going on. All right. What are you doing? How was your ride? Good boy, George.
Oh, Miles, hold on. Okay.
There you go. What are you doing, Miles? There you go. Now you've calmed down a little bit. So this is Miles, and that is George. Miles is our new steer, and George is our new breeding bull. Huh, Miles? You like that?
Here comes the other one.
This is his favorite spot to get brushed. Right, Miles? What do you say, George? You want brushing? He says, not yet.
What do you think, George? Huh? Miles?
So this is George is the red one, and he's going to be, or he is the bull. And then Miles is the black one. He is the steer, the castrated male. And we have big plans for these guys. One of the reasons we got them is they're Highland cattle. I don't know if I said that yet. And Highland cattle are very docile. They're very chill. You guys saw me brushing Miles, and that's just when we got him here. It's gonna take them a couple of days to really settle in and get friendly with us. They're over there. I don't know if you can see them. Over there, drinking water already. They're gonna be very chill. We'll be able to brush them, comb them, feed them treats. I'm checking out the fence right now. I'm just keeping an eye on them. And we wanna be able to have a bull that is something or somebody that is friendly, that we can not be afraid to be around, that we can brush, and that we know they're good with them. So the people we got them from, they've been raising Highland cattle for a very long time. They are very knowledgeable with the Highland cattle, and they are very good and hands-on. They're full-grown bulls and cows. They go up to and they brush. So that's something we want. We want to be able to have a bull to breed Azalea to. I'm not sure if we're going to be breeding Azalea to George right now this time, but if we need to, we will. We have something else lined up that we're trying to do first. We do have big plans for him. And the reason we want to breed a Highland cattle to our Jersey is Highland cattle are very docile, like I said, but they are not very fussy eaters. They'll eat a lot more grass and not prime grass like Jerseys. So we want to breed them with our Jerseys because they're very docile. They're good foragers and good eaters. Our Jerseys love grass and they do good on grass, but they're kind of fussy. They want like the prime rib hay. So we're hoping to breed in more of not being so fussy with the Highland. And also what we've heard is if you run them with the Highland, like if we run Azalea with them, they'll eat everything, and hopefully Azalea will pick up on that. But we also want to get that beef trait into a bull steer. If Azalea has a bull, we'll be able to have more of the meat into it, and it'll be calm. And the Highland cattle are like the closest thing to a bison without getting to a bison. Their hide is thicker than a bison hide. So one of the cool things is their hide's like 1/4 of an inch thick. They have the really long hair, and they have like a double hair coat, so they have 2 layers. So in the wintertime, they do really good in our climate. They could stay outside all the time. And with having such a thick hide and a really good coat of hair, they don't need to put fat between their skin and their meat. So they are the only breed of cattle that can marble their meat just eating grass. So the meat that they make is marbled on grass, and it is delicious. And it's healthy for you. It's loaded with omega-3s and omega-6s. So that's one of the things we're trying to do here is raise delicious, nutritious food for us and our friends. And these guys are gonna help us do that. So quite a few things coming with that. So we're gonna let these guys get settled in. What are you gonna say?
Stay tuned.
Yes. We have big plans for these guys. So this is day 1. They're actually chilling out pretty good already.
Day
Yeah.
1, stage 1,
Yep.
all the things.
Day 1, stage 1. We're going to be adding some more stuff, hopefully, this year. And we have some more big things coming down the pipelines with them and other animals. This is just the first step. It'll be interesting to see how quickly they settle in, how good they do. Not sure if they've ever seen chickens before.
I don't think so.
Well, luckily, we had no breakdowns at all. We don't need the boost pack. I'm gonna need that for something else. I brought sockets just in case I had to take a tire off. All the stuff can go back into the workshop. Bring the jack back. Sorry for the wind, it's pretty windy. I have my socket kit, because you just never know. Let's grab some stuff on this side. Wow, the wind, guys. I'm sorry. It's bad. Brought my impact. I didn't want to have to be down and out. I always keep tire plugs in the truck. I got a flat tire last year. And you never know. It's easy to plug it if you have everything with you. I got my big ratchet. And then I got my hand wipes, because you don't want to have dirty hands. So all that stuff can go back in the workshop now. If I didn't have it, I might have needed it. Brutus, what do you think of the new cows, dude? What do you think? You got some new cows to watch. You excited? All right, I want to take Brutus over to see the Highland cattle. They're not used to dogs, so it'll be interesting. Brutus loves cows, so I'm not worried about him. Hopefully he doesn't touch the fence. I want to get too close. You smell them? No barking. Brutus is scared of them. They get up and start walking towards him and he runs away barking. I guess we're gonna have to work on that because he's supposed to be guarding them, not getting scared from them. That is too funny. They're definitely curious of the goats. They seem to like the chickens. And Brutus is coming back. They seem curious of Brutus. Brutus isn't sure of them. I don't know why. They must smell different, or they just look different. You coming back? Come on. Don't be a wimp. I was just checking my phone. It says we're having 23-mile-per-hour winds. So, if the wind noise is bad, I'm sorry. Brutus doesn't know what to think of the Highland cattle. I'm hoping he'll get used to them. I'm over here. I want to check the compost pile. Ooh, I like what I see. I'm going to call that 95 degrees. That is cool. So that is steadily climbing. It's not active. We need to get over 100 to be actively composting, but we are gaining. We're supposed to be getting some rain tonight and tomorrow. We're going to find out. Not a cloud in the sky, but the jets have been out spraying, so I'm assuming it's coming. That's usually what happens. Why don't you like them? What's the matter? You scared of them? They're your cows to watch over now, dude. Celia, those your new boyfriends? George likes his brushing. You match him.
His hair just blows in the wind.
my beard used to be like. You made me shave mine. Now you want shaggy cows?
I didn't make you do anything. Braid it or anything? You want to braid or
A few dreadlocks in the front.
dreadlocks? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave your hair alone for a little bit.